I feel like that's kind of what messed them up. Because I took care of them and I bought everything, but the kisses and the hugs was missing.
Real life. It ain't real life. Just a real life street Starz. You know what time it is.
What was you said that you was already born in poverty. What did your parents do? Like what was the reason y'all were so impoverished?
At that time, my mom was born in poverty. It was just a generational of poverty. We never had nothing. Our whole family, from my grandmama all the way up to my mama, my aunties, everybody was in the projects. Right. We didn't know what it was like to live a good life. We just didn't know that, you know.
So would you say Finesse broke the generational curse?
He did. He did break the generational curse, and he knew that he was doing that, and he was steadfast on not letting nobody else enjoy it with him. You know, because he just had his ways, you know. That's just how it was.
Yeah, so let's speak about it, because you've always been in your boys' life I'm assuming as they were being raised.
Yes.
I mean, what kind of childhood they have? Like, you know, I know again it's poverty, but did they at least, you know, some kids could still have fun in poverty and still find a life in poverty still. Was it just always like, what we gonna eat? The lights is gonna stay on?
It was like that. The majority of the time it was, well, I always been a hustler. Again, like I'm telling you, I always been a hustler, and I always been kind of like the provider of the house, even when I was a child, as my mom was living in my mama's house with my kids. You know, she always was she would keep them for me while I ran the streets and when he got money, when he sold dope or whatever it was that I had to go and do to get $1. You know, my mama always, that's why my kids always be like, I want, you know, they speak really highly of my mama because she was there the majority of the time, you know.
Did your mama know you were selling dope?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, man. So
she did.
She was okay with you quitting school? Was she okay with you selling dope, or she just... She
was okay because it provided.
Hey.
It provided for the family. It provided for the household. You know, when I come home, my kids was taken care of perfectly. They were fed, they were bathed, they were everything they needed.
Were you ever at any point weary of them watching like everything that you were doing? No,
because I went outside and did it. I went outside and did what I was doing. Like I never did nothing in front of them because they was always at home with my mom.
So I'm just, you know, this conversation is gonna go all over the place, but I'm curious, what kind of dope dealer were you? Were you?
I sold crack. I sold weed.
Ooh, boy.
That's it. I sold crack and I sold weed. I stood outside with the dope boys, respected me to the highest.
Man.
You know, and to this day, they still respect me because they know what type of hustler I was because I was so young doing it.
How much money were you bringing in, if you don't mind me asking?
Back then, it wasn't no set amount. I just made sure enough. It was enough. It was enough for me to be able for my kids to wear Jordans every day.
Come on,
and wear new outfits.
Yeah.
My mama didn't want for nothing. Our refrigerator stayed full. We never wanted for cleaning supplies.
Damn that government cheese.
Yeah, I made enough to do what we need to be done. Like I said, in '92, I was only 15. I was riding a '92.
Come on, oh yeah, you had a new body.
You know, yes, exactly.
New square body back then.
Exactly. So yeah, it wasn't as bad as they think it was, but I feel like that's kind of what messed them up. Because I took care of them and I bought everything, but the kisses and the hugs was missing.
Man.
You know, to sit down and listen to them was missing. But as a child and a teenager, I felt like, shoot, I got money. I'm going to make sure my kids got Jordans. They got brand new outfits. That was the thing as a teenager. I thought I was popping shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's showing now that the kisses and the hugs and the consoling was missing.
Are you saying you put hustling over motherhood?
I'm saying that, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Thanksgiving, Christmases.
They had everything.
Did they have you?
Yes, they had me. I was at home.
All right,
I was
making
at
sure.
home with them. But, you know, Trey told me something a couple of years ago. He said, Mama, I ain't saying that you didn't take care of us, Mama, but you didn't hug us enough. You know, I felt that. And I didn't realize that I missed that. But I can't change it.
Because like both of them have No Love and Finesse have both stand-up characters, right? But then you got the name No Love and then you got Finesse. So it's like it's like what you're saying makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when you meet them, they're like really stand-up. They got great characters. Just like you have a lot of charisma and everything, but then I can see what you're saying about that. It makes a lot of sense. I really,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yes.
What was Memphis like back then? Like just Memphis in general. Memphis didn't
Eat or get 8.
eat or get it. Whoa.
Eat or get 8. It was just simple as that. And we were in one of the baddest projects in Memphis. I was born in one of the most notorious projects, Lamont Garden, in Memphis. That's where George Hewlett and all these old gangsters was from. You know, that's where I came up from.
Started from the bottom.
And my mama and my grandmama too.
When they say like started from the bottom, I mean that's you really, you know, that's a hard life. Let me say that. That's a hard life. For those who don't know, it's a hard life.
So would you say that Finesse deserves everything that he got? Because coming from that,
he deserves everything he got because of him being so young as a child in the jail system. Because when the judge sentenced him, I was like, okay, I'm thinking he going to like a Tall Trees or a youth center or something like that. And I'm sitting in court just as lost, like, and I hear the judge say, well, he recommended to Hardeman County. I'm like, Hardeman County, a prison. You know, I know you're not finna send my 15-year-old to a prison. That judge said he was bound over as an adult, so he finna go do a time with adults. That blew my mind. That blew my mind.
Yeah. And mind you, for those that don't know, how many children do you have, and what are their age differences?
Ricky is 33 right now. Trey is 30. My daughter Kosha is 29, and Lil Ju 24.
So for those who know, you're having not back to back, but you're raising a lot of children within 10 years.
Yeah, I had 4 kids at 25.
For your youngest, and again, you know, as a mother, you're doing everything you can to provide. To know that, you know, and what was the reason why he got locked up the first time at 14?
Robbing. He was robbing.
Yeah. When you see that, you know, you're trying yourself to make ends meet to make it work. Your son's out here, you know, doing what kids do back then. For him to, of course, go down for robbing and get sentenced to that kind of prison at 15, how does that feel for you as a mother? Like, what emotions are you going through?
It made me feel bad. I felt like I failed as a parent. You know, I felt like, because I'm really out here hustling to take care of y'all, yet and still you robbing. And it was because he was going to school and he was seeing the other boys with all kinds of stuff, you know, that I couldn't afford to get him. And I wasn't going to get him because he still got siblings I got to take care of too. You know, so I couldn't pick him out to try to give him the most, you know, when I got 3 other kids to take care of too, you know. So he did that on his own.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.